I do believe it is time for one. Like I stated earlier, it's this the structure of immigration here in the United States is loosely structured because there is no specific way to go about it, and I believe if there came a plan where it said where people can apply to gain citizenship or residency, that was, I guess, a less complicated because I know there is a long period of waiting time that people go through, and I believe that's quite unfair because there's other situations, other things that people try to get from like the government, and which would you would think that would take longer, but no, it's actually faster, and I mean, just the whole waiting period and everything, it's ridiculous sometimes. And I speak from that, and I speak of experience. 'Cause I knew a friend that still to this day is waiting to get citizenship, and it's been a decade, about just about a decade. And so, I mean, definitely that's one aspect that needs to be changed. But in general, I mean, just something a lot more convenient for everyone, for the government to to play out to this. Yeah, I think the goal for an immigration reform should be just to make it less complicated and less of a hassle because as it is now, there's just so much paperwork, there's just so much, the waiting periods are excessively long, and there's just no definition to gaining citizenship like correctly for every case. It's always different. There's no there's no structure, I guess you could say, and that's basically how I would see an immigration reform to be. Definitely the reason why the person wants citizenship is one of the bigger ones, because everyone comes to this country with different motives and different goals, different aspirations, and definitely like that's one of the main things that should be taken into consideration. Also, criminal records from their countries. If there's a criminal record that is severe, then the government should take a second look at that person to consider them for citizenship, because the last thing we want is having people in here that are putting the rest of us in danger. And I know that is a big concern by people that are native from the United States, is safety, and I agree with them 100%. But then again, we can't just push everyone away because of their origin of country, and I know that's also another factor. People tend to judge before they know the whole story, and they get their citizenship denied after going through all the paperwork and everything. So.